hand gets through, but not the real power he had a couple of rounds ago. As the right hand that spins ahead of Adamek, as the blood comes, and the right eye almost closed of Adamek. Still slick moves. Briggs is still very slick, but he's standing in front of this guy. He's trying to counter him with the right hand. Instead, he goes with the left hook. This is tough stuff for Briggs. Fighting a big, tall, alligator-type guy like Adamek. And he's got those long arms. He is tough to fight. There's the right hand that gets through, but it doesn't rock him. It might steal the attention of the judges, though. Nice stiff jab followed up by the right hand. Right back comes Adamek with 3 punches of his own. This is just really a tough fight. And there's not a lot between the two in this round either. So is the crowd going to sway the judges here? The judges, Johnny Key from the UK, John McCarthy from Illinois, and Uratani from Japan. Well, nobody really has an advantage as far as the judging is concerned. And you know what? I'm afraid that I'm afraid for Paul Briggs fans that Adamek is winning this round. For you people watching in Poland, I have no fear that you're happy with this round. Briggs hasn't landed the big definitive punches. Almost, not quite. But you see how many punches that he lands in comparison to Paul? Briggs is running out of time on my score sheet. And my golly, he's given it all he has. I'm afraid for Briggs fans that that's another round in the bank for Adamek. I've got a 97-93 in favor of Adamek, meaning Paul Briggs would need a knockout or at least a couple of knockdowns to win this fight.
We gotta make it happen. We gotta be busy. All right?
Again, to Danny Green, I'm going to try and get over there for your fight in Penrith, actually in your hometown of Perth. And then go back and do the Tony Caradona show on July 3rd. Nelson Tevenant's trying to work things out with Qantas Airways to get me there, Danny. So if we can work it out, I'll be there, kid. Lost his title bid against Marcus Bayer, but we're all with you. We know the ability you have, and you'll get your shot again. Great kid, great fighter. Not easy to go to Germany, and it's not easy for Paul Briggs to come to the States here. He's given it everything he possibly can, and it's not working out his way. This is round number 11. It's championship time. Adamek has never been this far in his life. He's been in the 10th round, but he's trained for it. Briggs nails him with the right hand. Remember, I think Briggs needs a knockout to win the fight, and he better go after it. Now Adamek almost toying with Briggs right now, and that's not a good idea for Adamek. That's a good idea. Plant that jab in the face of Briggs. That's a great idea. Well, the cut has been a distraction to Paul, especially around the 3rd and 4th round. The corner's done an extraordinary job in that the accidental headbutt came way back in the 2nd round. Is Adamek outboxing Briggs. Briggs has got to have a sense of urgency. He cracked him with that right hand, but he didn't shift him with it. He needs to land a series of those right hands. And if he gets him in trouble again, he better attack. There's a right hand again, but it's not shifting him. Maybe Paul is running out of steam in his punches at this late portion of the fight. He can go 12. He's done it the last 2 times up. But he needs to knock this guy down or knock him out to win. That's providing my score sheet is accurate. There's a right hand that caught him. Briggs is winning this round now, but he doesn't want to be talking to this guy. Any talking he needs to do with his fist. Countering inside. He's trying to sucker him in so he can counter him with the right hand. But he's got to be off the left shoulder. There's the angle. You see what he's doing? He's saying, come in, come on, come on. He definitely has to drop him if he's going to win this fight. And now he's got the left hand down of Adamek. Adamek is ready. He's primed, but is Briggs known? See that left hand down? Briggs has got to sneak off that left shoulder. If he doesn't, he'll knock him out. If he doesn't, he's going to lose the fight. Got him again. That's 4 times that right hand. But Adamek keeps coming back. He's in magnificent shape. There's a big right hand again. So does Paul have enough power left in his right hand at this late stage to drop this guy with his right hand? He's landed it 5 times in this round, and he's going to win this round. But winning the round isn't enough. He's got to knock him down or knock him up. But Adamek fans, all he's got to do is hold him off. And he's really doing a nice job with his reach of outboxing Paul. For Paul, it's got to be power shots now. He's in the wrong position. Adamek is off his right shoulder. As the left hook that spins ahead of Adamek. 20 seconds to go. Briggs can still win this round. He's landed all the power shots. There's a stiff jab. He needs to try and drop him. He doesn't see the sense of urgency that I see. There's the bell ending the 11th round. That's a Briggs round, but it's not enough points this late. I've got it a 3-point fight with Adamek in front going to the 12th. So Briggs needs to knock him down twice or knock him out, if my scorecard is accurate. Now, Johnny Keane, sometimes the fights that I've seen him score, does some unusual things. For instance, if he sees knockdowns and the referee rules it a knockdown, I've seen Johnny Keane not score 10-8. If he thinks it wasn't a knockdown, he'll just do whatever he wants. So he may be giving a lot of credence to Briggs for what he's done in staggering this guy, and he may have Briggs out in front of the fight. Who knows? Keane does some unusual things. Iratani is pretty much down the middle, and I don't know John McCarthy scoring in Illinois. So those are your contingencies. But I do know this. You're watching one whale of a light heavyweight championship fight. Again, if Briggs wants to win this fight, he better knock him out. Here we go. It's championship time. Who wants it the most? Briggs needs a knockout to win. Adamek starts off. Paul nails him with the right hand to open up the festivities here in round 12. And Briggs is doing it right now. He's trying to sneak off that shoulder. Snapping right hand shot misses. Continuing to box as Adamek has done a nice job throughout the course of the fight of sealing and winning rounds with his jab and long reach. Adamek has a real good, serious, clear-eyed look on his face. Briggs was cut back in the second round. He had Adamek staggered in the third and again in the 8th. And now he's trying to finish strong. Blood, puffiness around the nose and puffiness under the eyes of Adamek. Both of these guys, when they wake up tomorrow, are going to know they're in a prize fight. But who's going to have that light heavyweight championship of the world? There's blood all over ringside here. We need a has-been team to come in here and clean up my score sheet. Briggs needs to be urgent now with less than 2 minutes to go. Paul Briggs needs a knockout to win. And he better get a real sense of urgency now. Briggs is waiting too much. He's learned to be patient. In his last fight, you know, he had his opponent down 3 times and he didn't push for a knockout. Here he's got to push for a knockout, or he's not going to win this fight, I don't think. The blood continues to come down. Of course, there's a tremendous fatigue factor. These guys are both going out on their shields. They're not going to lead much. A minute, 12 seconds from now, both of these guys are going to be pretty well expended. Adamek is outboxing Briggs here in the last round, and he continues to come on. Briggs' legs are strong, but his punches don't seem to be as strong as they once were. Waiting for Adamek. He wants to counter him coming in, but he can't time it. Stiff jab, but that's no good at this stage. Needs to load up some right-hand shots. Adamek is almost out at his feet of fatigue, but both of these guys are conditioned for the full 12. And was there any question that Adamek could go 12? At one time there was, but he can. He's outboxing Briggs. Briggs tries to counter him, nails him with the right hand, backs him off. Briggs needs to attack. He's only got 30 seconds to go. He's almost out of time. It's been a terrific light heavyweight championship fight. One of the best I've seen in a long time. A terrific fight for Adamek, who's outboxed Paul Briggs. Briggs has landed the power shots. Some judges may see it his way, who knows? There have been some close rounds. The crowd is going really berserk here. At the end of the fight, they exchange at the bell, but it's all over. That was a war. That was a good fight. That's what professional prize fighting's all about. I gave the last round to Adamek, therefore I got it 116 to 112 in favor of Adamek. I told you about John Keane scoring and Eritani, but if they have any influence of the crowd, Adamek is going to win this title. Boy, oh boy. The people watching at Valentino's Wrestling in Penrith enjoyed the fight. Sunday afternoon in Australia, and you've seen a terrific fight. That's a good fight. Again, I scored it 116-112 in favor of Adamek. Terrific job by the corner of Briggs to keep him in the fight. Paul won't have an enjoyable flight back on Qantas, the Queensland and Northern Territories Airlines, if he doesn't get this decision, and it's going to be hard pressed for him to get it right now. We'll wait to make it official. WBC taking plenty of time to make sure they've got it right. Terrific fight.
What do you have to say about your opponent?
The ring announcer has not gathered up the score sheets yet. And as soon as we see him, we'll make this official. Again, I have a 116-112 Adamek. And I'm a big, big fan of Paul Briggs. And I'm going to become a fan of Adamek because I thought he put on a terrific show. It was a terrific fight. And as a broadcaster, all you want to see is a good fight. And we've seen it. And they're cheering Adamek. Adamek here. The Polish crowd, of course, it's like a home crowd for him. It couldn't be more exciting for them than if the fight were in Poland. So it was a tough venue for Paul Briggs to come to. He held up well, but in the end, it was the size and that jab of Tomasz Adamek that just was superior in every respect. Briggs had his moments when he staggered him in the third and again in the eighth, but there was no sense of urgency. All right, let's give it to our ring announcer. Go ahead, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the judges' scorecards we go. Your official scores are as follows. Judge John McCarthy scores this bout 115-113 for Adamek. Judge Naruki Eritani scores this bout 114-114, a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge John Keane scores this bout 117-113 for the winner and new WBC light heavyweight champion from Gillies, Poland.
So Adamek gets a majority decision. The Japanese judge had it scored 114-114. John McCarthy had it 115-113. And Johnny Keane scored it 117-113. So McCarthy and Keane had it on either side of my score sheet.